What's good, XRP Army? We have some exciting news for XRP for Ripple versus SEC, so hit the subscribe, hit the like. Brad Garlinghouse says it's critical that the US catch up with other leading economies and develop sensible and clear rules for crypto. Ripple's latest $25 million contribution to Fairshake is an investment in the inevitable march of progress and adoption of crypto and blockchain technologies, the future of finance. In a message to backward-looking politicians that their failed policies will not be tolerated. Balls of steel from Brad Garlinghouse. Great charismatic leadership that we see from Ripple. These are part of the pillars with a successful project, right? Good presentation, good brand, nice SEO, nice name, charismatic leadership, good narrative with the cross-border payments, enterprise banking, RWA tokenization. I think, guys, Ripple XRP is leading when it comes to progress of finance with compliance first. They've been leading this, and they're going to come out of this with flying colors, guys, more than likely. More than likely, they're going to pay a very small fine. They're going to come out of this Ripple versus SEC with flying colors. More on that later. Let's talk about this 25 mil, right? Ripple donates additional 25 million to pro-crypto political committee Fairshake. This isn't a one-time thing, says Brad. And so this donation, let's read more about this super PAC. Ripple has donated another 25 mil to pro-cryptocurrency PAC Fairshake, and there's more where that came from. The blockchain payments company CEO told Axios in an interview. So not a one-time thing, and this is going to be crazy because we have the first Bitcoin election, and all the money's going to come in. Money talks. And so this is good. I'm really excited to see the push to cement the United States as a superpower in blockchain. Bring the business home, baby. Bring that business home. Let's make North America do great. Then Canada will follow suit here, the Canadians, right? Then the others will follow suit. This is great for the world and great for all networks, not just XRP. So long as the crypto industry continues to have its naysayers, which there's going to be a lot, so this funding is going to do good, I think. Ripple has given Fairshake another 25 mil in 2023. The new donation with the Axios report says brings Fairshake's funds on hand to $110 million. Nearly half of that from Ripple comes as the crypto industry is enjoying new tailwinds in DC. The crypto sector's super PACs have become one of the top 3 fundraisers in the 2024 election cycle, behind only the super PAC behind DeSantis' failed presidential campaign and the one supporting Democratic Senate candidates' nonprofit consumer advocacy organization Public Citizen said in a report earlier this month. So, wow, it is just right behind big names in terms of the funding, and it's just going to get bigger. And last week, the House of Representatives, of course, passed the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, FIT21. Great bipartisan support where we had 71 Dems joining. And so having a massive flying color support, basically huge support for that one. Still, the passage of the bill, whose future in the Senate is still uncertain, didn't come without controversy. In the hours before the vote, SEC Chair Gary Gensler issued a statement saying the bill would undermine his agency's work. Well, y'all know how I feel about Gary G. Goblin and RuneScape Sewer. The legislation, Gensler stressed, quote, would create new regulatory gaps and undermine decades of precedent regarding the oversight of investment contracts, putting investors and capital markets at immeasurable risk. Yeah, what about the risk of us being dragged in this lawsuit for over 4 years? Interesting, huh? Risk when it's inconvenient for you, but it's just ridiculous. In addition, the president issued a policy statement opposing the bill, saying that in its current form lacks sufficient protections for consumers and investors who engage in certain digital asset transactions. Still, the bill passed, providing a glimmer of hope to an industry that has long bemoaned the lack of regulatory clarity around its operation in the US, of course. Next up, the crypto industry will need to prove its usability and utility across payments and commerce as it seeks continued inroads into the traditional financial landscape and greater mainstream acceptance. And utility, well, Ripple XRP, we need more goods and services, but the infrastructure is strong. And I think there's some things that still need to be worked out so that going into FIT21, everything will be flying colors. But I think we're doing pretty good, guys. Everything's set. especially with this lawsuit. We're going to look at some more highlights. I think with the lawsuit, we know that Ripple said there's no allegations of fraud or or harm, and they believe that Judge Torres will judge it fairly in their statement. In addition, they firmly believe they will pay a maximum fine of $10 million, nothing in the billion-dollar range. And FIT 21, 71 Dems joining the Republicans, everything else that's going on, and the Ethereum ETFs being approved, it's not looking really good for the SEC. It's not looking good. You know, even Michael Saylor had to clap back and rearrange his thoughts of like, I got to approach this differently because the ETFs got approved. Cardano ETF in Germany got approved, right? There's a lot of stuff that's being approved, and we can clearly see now Solana and XRP are the discussion. Brad Garlinghouse has been liking a lot of the recent replies about an ETF from XRP coming out soon. He's retweeting a lot of that stuff. So I think what we're going to see soon is like an XRP and or Solana ETF come out of nowhere. And then in the future, bunch of baskets as well. Some nice highlights from this article. XRP whale Ryzen continues to offload significant amounts of XRP. So there's a bunch of like speculation, and you know, we're kind of, it's just sitting in that 51, 52 cent range, 53 cent range. Nearly 50 million XRP shifted to Bitstamp and Bitso over the past 24 hours, giving rise to increased supply pressure on exchanges. XRP fluctuates at 52 cents, consolidating between a weekly range of 51 and 54. So I know it's tough. And the reason why XRP Army, it's tough, because if we go sideways, it's frustrating to bulls and bears. We don't get price discovery. But guys, we know that XRP historically has been a late bloomer, so I have confidence that XRP, given its flaws, there's no project that's perfect, but I think that they've sculpted out the narrative of this like USA home, compliance first, and with the stablecoin around the corner, we see how stablecoin is being a very big topic of conversation, especially in the geopolitical aspect of it. I think Ripple is well armed and well positioned for the rest of this bull market, which we're already in. But social sentiment is low, and we need to see kind of some big hallmark crescendo moments, like a conclusion for the lawsuit and other things, like a nice, cool stablecoin come out from Ripple finally announced. I don't want to talk about it and speculate about the ticker, how RLUSD was registered, until I see official statements by Brad and David Schwartz and Ripple and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think about this news. I think that it's nice that they're getting involved because they're getting out of this with clarity. It's not a security. Altcoins have ETF approvals, FIT 21, bipartisan support, and now leading with compliance first with an American-based company rising this contribution to $110 million. Ripple, guys, is sitting right at that seat, ready to go off, and we're going to be here for it. And I think that XRP is ready. And it also fits this whole carbon neutrality because, you know, Ripple, XRP is the first carbon neutral chain. So think about that as you will. It gets memed, but there's a lot of stuff that's quite remarkable and builds into its narrative very well with the public. So let me know what you guys think about the future for XRP. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Why? Why not? I think XRP has a special home for cross-border payments, for banking, for their on-demand liquidity, the Ripple payments. I think they have a good home for like RWA, and their stablecoin excites me. Enterprise grade, fiat backed, US home, and everything else with this Ethereum sidechain, EVMOS, Cosmos, right? And the stablecoin launching on Ethereum. Our predictions were true, guys. Our predictions were true. Ethereum ETFs came in, and it's probably just going to be a commodity. I'm sure everything else is going to get approved also. There's going to be projects that don't make it, sure. But Ripple XRP is not one of those. I think that this one will do really well in this bull run, albeit it's going to be a late bloomer. If it does go really low, like I believe bleeding into the 40 cent ranges, I'll probably scoop up some more. So I just like to be a money maxi. I don't care about this fighting that. That's that brokey shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit that the zombie wakes out of his bed, moans and groans with his unwashed face, and then starts just talking in a mic that he's pissed about Ripple and they're selling and they're dumping on us. unrealizing that he's like upset with the price, that his frustration's rooted in the price. Would the network be so broken if it was like $50 XRP, hypothetically? No, it wouldn't. So a lot of people sometimes don't realize that they're just professional critiquers. And meanwhile, Ripple's been doing a lot. Let's not forget, guys. Brad Garlinghouse was given an opportunity to leave and just like put Ripple under the bus against the SEC. He stuck with it. He fought the good fight. He came out of it with flying colors. Now we're at the very tail end of this. And I think that we are ready to come out of this lawsuit with flying colors, a very minimal slap on the wrist fine. Everything else we have going for us is fantastic. Let's not forget about that partnership with Axelar Network, which is very, very key when it comes to interconnectedness, which is the future. And Ripple is doing a great job with that. We'll continue to watch what they're doing. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Have an amazing day, guys. I will see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.